Alrighty then. Welcome back to Exilium Games. I am Exilium. We are continuing the Dyson Sphere Program from a stream earlier tonight. I had to take a short break, get a bite to eat, exercise, do that kind of stuff. I will note though, as I look at this screen, a very, very interesting thing. And that is the way they're looking at their Dyson Sphere. This is a proper Dyson Sphere. They're actually building a sphere. But in the game, you can only make these rings. So I'm curious if the rings are just a way as a starting point for these what looks like drones, moving parts back and forth to the Dyson Sphere. And I think that's the case. In fact, there's these points called nodes. These things right here, you can see it just a little bit there and here. And I wonder, and there, and I wonder if they're just kind of a way as a deployment platform for the actual Dyson Sphere. We're going to find out soon, and within the next week or so I will have purple power done, or purple research, and we will be able to misinformation there. Hey Froggy, what's going on? You still there? Lost you, okay. Well Froggy, I assume you mean about the Dyson Sphere. I might be. So I noticed that. So this has all been theory. Why can't I move my mouse? What's going on? Let's try that again. What in the hell? I can't move my mouse. There we go. Okay. So I did some experimentation where I built some layers, right? So you can see layer here, layer there. And these are the nodes, obviously. But you can't, it doesn't appear, at least from here, that I can designate where the sphere itself goes. Because right now all I'm doing is essentially placing rings. So I'm just making rings. Now, and you can change, so if I wanted to, let's say just build, create a new one real quick, move it down. You can't build them on the same level, so I can't make them the same radius. So I can move them in, and then I can change my inclination and this. But that doesn't build a sphere. In fact, you couldn't do this because one point of it would always overlap another one, which you obviously can't do, as you can see here. The square geometry. Do you mean this? Do you know what this is for? Wait, what am I doing? I have no idea what this tool does. No freaking clue. What does this thing do? So I know this because, as you can see, I have put down a couple nodes and a couple bars and stuff, but I don't know what this thing does. Okay, so that makes sense because in that image, I guess if we go here, go there, it looked like there was like a bar went here, like a bar there, and a bar there, and a bar here, and then the paneling went inside here. Fourth icon and click on one of my nodes. Yeah, nothing happens. Left clicking, I'm assuming, or do you said fourth over, do you mean fourth icon? You mean this one? Okay, gotcha. Okay, got it, got it. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, so I did that to build these. So you're saying go here, and then like there and like here, and then that'd be a panel or something? I guess because that would make sense. And I've seen the research for this, but that looks like there's only one level to the research. I think I saw a second thing that would do it too, which it was like 15 degrees or something. That's not very far. Right. So let's go back. Let's go to research real quick then, because I know what you're talking about. It's here. That's 15 degrees. Is this a repeatable research or something? Because 15 degrees isn't very far. Unless it means 15 degrees each. So you can do 15 degrees, 15 degrees, 15 degrees. Level 1. Okay, hang on a sec, because I did not notice that. Okay, there's the level 1. I did, okay. No, I didn't notice that. So it's one of those repeating ones. Like there's a, I think there's an upgrade I saw that was repeating somewhere. What was here? It increased, it has something to do with research here. Level 1. Oh, that's different. This is on this tree though. Okay, never mind. Because obviously it goes up. Okay, well that makes sense. So if I'm looking at this right then, because I want to make sure when people ask me questions, I'm passing along the correct information, and it appears that I might have been misleading, so that's unfortunate. But what you seem to imply is that when I do the 15 degrees, it will allow me to go up like whatever 15 degrees is. I'm guessing this is 15. Well, let me see. If this is 45 degrees, this would be 15 degrees then? Oh, excuse me, that's terrible math. Good job. 10, 20, 30, 40. So that'd be like 45. I don't know, so something like this. Maybe each one of these is 5 degrees, so that'd be 15 degrees there. 15 is full square, okay. That would make more sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotcha. So then you build up and then build over, whatever, and you build your panel. So essentially you'd want to build like a panel here, each one of these squares to be a panel. I do like this design better though. So I guess that's the idea. You just build panels. And these nodes then are just connecting points between the different bars. Okay. So how do you, if you're going to do that here, let's just see for a minute. Okay, so you would essentially just do this. If you're going to copy this, you would do that, like this sort of thing. Put it there. Yeah, right. The problem is that you wouldn't be able to build this without several 15-degree researches then, if I'm understanding correctly. But well, it's good to know. I'm close to doing it. Well, that's not entirely true. Let's be accurate about the words that I'm using. I still need this. I still need that. I still need that. And that's green, and I'm nowhere near green. The problem with streaming Gotcha, okay. The problem with streaming is that I spend a lot of time talking and explaining things, so I don't quite do as much as I should be doing, but that's fine. Have you found that? Have you found gas this useful at all? Harvesting the gas giant? Because it might be useful at some point. And I ran into some other weird problems that I don't actually know how to get past quite yet. Do I not have? There we go. The ice fire? Huh. So from this longitude, or excuse me, from this latitude, I think is the right word, to down here is essentially unusable because the spacing is so wonky that you can't fire ice. Okay, I think I've seen a recipe that requires something that looks like an ice cube, so at least a cube of snow, if nothing else. But yeah, I ran into this problem where below this line I couldn't deploy like I can do it here, but below this line you can't. It's too close. It's still counted as one grid, so your sorters will only go 2 spaces. They won't go the 3 that you need. It's kind of dumb. So it looks like from at least here to here is essentially unusable space because of that problem. At least maybe, I don't know. It might get better once the squares get wider down towards here. Maybe it's better. Right. So I have seen that recipe. Yeah, there it is. The snow cube. Yeah. Right. Exactly. So I was building here and I noticed that problem, so I moved my whole structures up this way. I should have relocated everything down to the equator, but it's just a lot of work to redo, and there's no blueprints in the game to make it easier yet, like it is in Factorio. But that's really good news, because I'm glad you corrected me on what I was going with this, because I kept seeing that basically it looked like you're just basically building a bunch of rings on top of each other. And I was like, well, that's not a freaking Dyson sphere. That's a Dyson ring, if anything. Alright, so where are we at? We've got those. Got those. We are trying to make batteries. That's where we're at. Which I've now got those, but now I have the stone problem to solve. Let's go find myself some stone. It's really weird. There's this giant blank space in this planet right here. Basically nothing. Stone. Okay, we got stone there. Stone here. Okay. Guess we'll do that. Do I have a... And then I could just... Yeah. Then I could just use this to transport the stone. Problem solved. I appreciate that, yeah. And that's what I keep telling people that watch my videos with me. I have no... Wow, this is a giant vein. 1.5 million? That is 2. Is that we're all kind of just figuring this out together. And I enjoy learning, and then when I figure something out, or a neat little trick or something, to point that out. And I think Factorio is in my... I think it's my 2nd or 3rd most played game in my library, and I have a very large library. Alright, so let's do this. We'll just, I have stone going, but not actually doing a whole lot. So let's fix that. I did Satisfactory 2 right when it came out over on the Epic Store. I hate the Epic Store. It is the only reason I even have an Epic account was to play that game. Played it for a few weeks or whatever, but this is long before there weren't even trains back then. There were no pipes. There were none of those tube things. There was no trampolines. Like there wasn't a whole lot. So basically, I maxed out the game. Like I got everything unlocked, and it's like, okay, I'm done, and I haven't touched it since. But now it's on Steam, and I've considered buying it again because it's a really solid game. It's really well done. By the way, exactly the same. Yeah, I double dipped on Steam though. Yeah, you're bingo, exactly. So that's why I said I've been considering getting it on Steam. But there are other games that are coming out soon. Like I want to play Starbase really bad. Been waiting for that for a while. I'm actually really excited about playing that game when it comes out. No, stop. Does anybody know how to delete belts or reverse the direction of a belt? You can do it in Factorio, but not here as far as I can tell. You know, I feel like this is a dumb idea. Let's not do this. This is a dumb idea. Actually, what I can do is I can leave that there. Do that. Yeah, if there's a setting here. Right there. Nope, not that one. Here, switch conveyor belt paths. But I don't know what this means. So, no idea. Unless, maybe you gotta have it selected? No. I don't know. I want to take this out. Okay, so I've changed my mind just a little bit here. What I want to do is actually do the stone refining here, then move it. I think it's stupid to send the stone over there, because basically what I need is I need a whole bunch of stone to produce. God, I need 10 of those. That's annoying. So I need 9. I don't have silicon on this planet. I've learned that other people sometimes get silicone on their second planet, but mine's not on this one. I only have titanium. Which means I got to make all the green crap, the glass with stone, which is a giant pain because it takes so much of it to make glass. So do you use the... I don't know if you followed what I've been doing, but I'm trying to set up a system that will centralize my power generation and then use this system here, these things, and ship it back and forth to planets. Have you tried that out? Have you done that? What's it do? I notice R is bound to a few things. I know if you're placing a thing like a harvester, you can actually press R and rotate it smoothly. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm focusing on right now. Is I'm building a battery generator because at the time I had 3 batteries and they've just kind of disappeared. I don't know where they are. I discharged the batteries at my other planet and they went back to the system, got shipped, and they're supposed to be here, but I don't know what's gone. I don't know what happened. Because it's supposed to come out here, go into this, get charged, then go back here. You can clearly see it's set up, and then go out, but there's no batteries, and I don't know where they are. So I'm not sure if you have to have 100 batteries for the ship to do its thing. I don't really know. You select conveyor. Move diagonally 2 squares. Okay. Oh. That seems entirely dumb. In theory, you could do it wherever. Yeah. Well, that's not what I was looking for. No, not at all. Right? That's dumb. That's like super lazy right there. Okay, so I keep getting distracted. This is why I can never get anything done. I need to make these things. What's going on here? Didn't I queue up 9 of them? Oh, I was out of iron. Right. So there's a battery. I'm completely dumb. I'm just super dumb right now. That's the building thing, not the actual battery. Here. There we go. So yeah, have you got to purple research yet then, I take it? You'd have to have purple research if you've done the 15-degree thing, at least. Okay, so yeah, that I actually have no problem with that at all, and I have heard this from other people. My beginning planet, which I assume everybody kind of starts with the same thing there, I have lots of oil. I have three separate oil harvesters going to 3 separate refineries. Actually, maybe 4 now. I think there's 4 now. And then it's splitting all through. And I was using the fuel to burn at my generator. And eventually I had to quit that because I needed fuel for the plastic, the fuel for the little green crystal things, and then fuel to make the other thing that eventually makes the yellow research. So you need fuel to make a whole bunch of stuff for yellow. As far as the hydrogen, I do have I have several tanks set up as buffers because I found the demand kind of wanes and grows and whatever. If I'm not doing a lot of research, then I don't use as much hydrogen, which is a problem too. And then, of course, if I have a lot of extra hydrogen, I just turn it into these, which is right now the most powerful, or the most efficient power source I have for my little robot guy. Do you use deuterium at all? I haven't messed around with deuterium yet, but that might be a really good energy source. It just seems like an absolute pain to actually make it. Crap. This isn't going to work. Yeah, well, we're fine, we're fine. Because then this will go here, and that will go there. And this will go here, and that will go there. And that will go here, and that will go there. Except I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm having energy problems again. Why don't I have enough power? What's going on? What am I missing? Something's wrong. Got plenty of power. So why are you guys being dumb? Oh, I don't have a connection to the rest of the grid. There we go. Good job. Okay. And you're being dumb. Good? Everybody good? Alright. Now in theory, so then so are you using hydrogen to make deuterium? Because if you have a lot of extra hydrogen, I believe that's what there's a recipe to make the deuterium. In fact, I think it's this, yeah, deuterium fractionation. At least initially. It's funny that they call nuclear. I believe in our current modern science, physics. Isn't deuterium used for cold fusion? Oh, this is not producing enough. Crap. I was afraid of that. Okay, it'll catch up. It'll catch up. Once these reach max, it'll propagate. We'll be fine. See, now it'll start spreading farther and farther as the capacities get loaded up. Okay, that's fine. Essentially got to prime the system. Hey Chad, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Is that a complicated recipe to do? I actually haven't done it. I mean, it's hydrogen going to deuterium. Oh, really? I don't understand how, though. Because if you look at the recipes, just the chemistry of it all, something is being added to the hydrogen to make it deuterium, which I believe is another deuterium. God, I can't remember my high school science, which is many years ago. I thought it was like deuterium's like heavy water, basically. I think it's another word for it. It's called heavy water. I'm gonna focus just a little bit here. I need these. Yep. So I need to make this is next, which is in the smelting facility. Okay. And 10 of those will feed one of these. Not 9 of them. Jesus Christ. Hydrogen port 1, hydrogen comes out of port 2. Really? Is that a bug? That's got to be a bug. So 25 hydrogen. Okay. I mean, that seems like what you would call a lossless system, which violates one of the very core principles of physics. But yeah, right? No wonder you have so much hydrogen. Alright, so here. Now, I probably didn't need to do all of that. We'll just go here like this. Take that in. Change you to that. Change you to that. Should give me a lot of this. Right? Too bad you can't like make a hydrogen bomb out of it or something. Eventually, I'm hoping maybe they make some sort of enemy. That was the one thing that was really good about Factorio that's different, is Factorio you had a threat. You had something to achieve, in that case survive. In this game, I just want it right now. I want to go see my let's see, where's it at? So I got a black hole here, and then I also have a neutron star there and a white dwarf there. Those are the only 3 unique things that I have in my system. Oh, and another white dwarf there. I missed that one. So I'd like to go see them, but I don't have the capability quite yet. Okay, so now I need another smelting facility. Of course I do. Nope, stop. Don't be dumb. There we go. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out if I'm making... So I haven't quite buffered up enough. I need more stone. I'm gonna have to rearrange this whole thing. I just have to get more stone production for this to work right. Because you need 10 of these, a full output, to make this thing run 100%. See, right now, it's super slow, but... Why are you being complicated? Why is it... Sometimes this game... There you go. Okay, so that's that stuff. Yeah, didn't you say you found a rare resource? I can't remember what it was. I haven't found any rare resources. When you're in this mode, can you see the rare resource? Is it easy to spot? Do you know? Because I haven't seen any. Granted, I've only been on 2 planets so far, but... Okay. So I'm just super unlucky. That's awesome. What I was looking for... Steel, which I evidently broke. What's wrong with my steel? Wait. Oh. That's right. I was trying to empty this first. That's what broke that. Oh, really? See, I'm not the only one who learns stuff here. Okay, let's check that out then. B. Oh, I see what you're saying. Click on this. Are you sure? Because according to this, I have no rare resources. I thought this was for the... I thought this was for the star itself when I checked this before. But according to this, I don't appear to have any rare resources. Why is this orange? What's going on there? That's frickin' disappointing. And of course, if you haven't been there, you're not going to be able to see what's in it, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. And that doesn't surprise me, honestly, that the starting system wouldn't have rare resources, because that would make you bypass entire production chains. Kind of cheese the game a little bit. Alright, so we need more steel still, because I'm trying to build some belts. I'm still trying to find... Oh, okay. Oh, you're right, you're right. I do believe I've seen that. This thing. Right. Okay, but still, it's purple. I'm still trying to figure out a way to optimize, because there's no... These things are a giant pain in the butt to use as splitters. So I've been doing this. Trying to make buses. And these sorters just slow things down a lot. I mean, because they have to travel so far and they're super slow. I hope they speed those up. They should be as fast as the belt. So a tier 1 should move as fast as the belt. But it doesn't. That tier 1 moves, well, at a full 3 lengths, moves 0.5 compared to 6. So that's super annoying. Angle too wide? No, it's not. Okay. My other option, other than using these... No, never mind. There's just not an effective way to do it. Unless I brought it here and tried to bridge it over, which I could do if I push this down a little bit. I could start a bridge, but I'd still have to do this piece. Like I'm bridging it here, but that's because this is complicated. Alright, so these need to go. The next piece of this that I'm trying to automate is... What am I trying to automate? I don't remember what I'm doing. Batteries. So those, and those. So I have everything I need. I just need to get this stuff out of here. Okay. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. There goes it wigging out because it was trying to make a globe. See how much this thing just gets in the way? It makes everything super not cool. Alright. Copper, I guess iron. I'm just missing iron. I didn't actually want to make two of them, but sure, why not? How are my production chains doing? You're full, you're maxed, you're perfect. You are not perfect because you do 22 and a half. You need two of those, which means you need 46, and I'm only producing 22 and a half. So I need two of these to fully supply one of those. So that's an adjustment that's going to have to be made. But for now, it'll get us where we want to be. See where that conveyor wigged out? Do you mean this thing? Oh, you mean where it did this thing over here? Okay, 2 squares long. Oh, you mean if I had gone to this line here is what you're saying, right? Which is this obvious junction point. Pretty sure that's what you mean. I need to get iron coming this direction because look at the recipe again. Yep. Need iron. And those and those. So we're good. I'm trying to build this in a way that I'm leaving room to expand or make more production, which is kind of dumb because I don't like where it's at. I'd like to move this whole thing down to the equator, but it is what it is. I am kind of developing a bus system on the fly, and this is how I'm testing it out. So because of the way these sorters work, you have to do a 3 and a 2 and then a 2 on their side, so a 2 and a 3 and a 2 belt. Just because this 1, 2, this should be able to go, yeah, that's 3. That's because, yeah, it can go to 3. Not, yeah, okay, it's fine. I'm right. I'm just questioning my own math for some silly reason. Alright, we'll try to keep this at the same level. Let's go there. Okay, so you're gonna need if I need to expand it later, I'll expand it later. I don't want to deal with a bunch of crap. Alright, do this. Well, I don't disagree. I have this weird balancing thing where I want to provide quote unquote good content for the people who take the time to watch my stream instead of people with 50,000 subscribers sort of thing. And I don't want to waste their time because viewers like you are a precious commodity, and so I want to make sure I provide content that people want to see, and I don't think people want to see me migrate crap all over. I think a lot of people actually watch these streams because they're trying to figure out how to do stuff and the best method for doing things, and like the common common question I get is how to do yellow power. Like, people get stuck on yellow power all the time. And then, of course, how do you do swarms? How do you do, interplanetary travel? What's the towers about? I don't know that a lot of people are watching me just to watch me play. And so I'm trying to be cognizant of the fact that I have to do this fine balancing act. Slave to the system, as it were. Yeah, plastic, right. And that has been a problem for a lot of people. For me, I mean, I have you seen my earlier videos when I was over on my other planet? it's a spaghetti mess over there, and it actually kind of looks cool. It's kind of got a cyberpunk look to it because it's all kind of just all over the place. Am I running at full capacity? Okay, so these things are fast enough. I'm just not producing these fast enough. Can I just put it here on the belt? No, of course not. And there we go. We have batteries. Now, let's take a few of those and see if I can get my battery system to work. Which is the whole point of this. It does. Welcome, Hinzo. Yeah, I actually made the mistake. I'm not going to call it a mistake. I went and flew to the gas giant because I was looking at the glass giant. I was like, this is cool. I can, you know, it says I can get hydrogen deuterium. I was like, well, let's go harvest that. Hey, so yeah, so I went and flew here, and I got stuck. I didn't have enough power in my suit to fly out of the gravity well, and I couldn't. And you can't actually land, so you can't land on your feet. You're constantly floating, and so you just run out of power. And I actually had to reload to an earlier autosave. So don't do that. I didn't realize at the time there's actually a research to do that. This one right here. This will give you the ability to harvest gas planets. But at the time, I didn't know that. That was one of my early mistakes. Yeah, right. I've actually flown 1.5 AU past a planet because I found out that I could press shift to fly fast. So I was going like 500, 600, and didn't realize how much energy it was going to take to actually slow down. So, trial and error. Doing those things on live stream is super fun. Oh, you can see my ships doing their thing. He's probably transporting the green crap, I assume. Yep, there he goes. Did he change color? He changed color. I haven't seen that happen before. Of course, the only thing I've transported is, and see this guy, here comes another one back, and he's going to be empty, so he's gray. There goes one of my other ships. He's going to come out, and he's going to be green. Yep. So what's interesting to note, and I had wondered about this, is if they had to have a full cargo to actually leave, and they don't. They're quite obviously going down, grabbing whatever there, and they're going. Which is good. I'd rather it be like that. Because then that answers my battery question, which is... So what we'll do is we're going to stick the batteries... I can't stick the batteries in here. So we'll stick the batteries in here. Actually, do you guys know how to split one? I don't know how to split one. How do I split one of a thing? Oh, that kind of works. There, that should charge. And then it should... And you can see it. It went in there. Okay, so I should have one. I have one right now, but I have no ships to transport. Okay, let's put the rest in there. Yeah, it's charging a ton. Okay, so now those will all be here ready to go. Now, if I'm right, we should see planets coming, or I guess they're still delivering stuff. Too bad that's way over there. That would take a long time for me to fly over there because it's on the other side of the system right now. So Hinzo, what problem exactly do you want them to patch? To the tour. Are you talking about the power issue about flying and stuff? Okay, so we'll pay attention to this because it's going to take them, well, not too long. They can actually fly faster than I can, which is super awesome. This is doing okay. I don't have any research going. What am I doing? Do I want to do any more upgrades? No. Nope, we're good. Okay, so we're going to go here. And I think the next thing for me to get... Huh, that's interesting. The thing about the battery not being able to escape the planet because you're in a... Yeah. It's because you can't land. If you could land on your feet on the gas planet, you could recharge passively because you have a core inside of you that charges. All right, so we are trying to. Oh yeah, research real quick. I think I need to start working towards purple because doing any of this without having purple would be a complete waste of time. This is later. I need to make it more those crap. I forgot what they're called. Superconductors. I think they're called superconductors. That's essentially what they are. Yeah, I need to make a more efficient system because right now it's only running at 50% capacity. Even with just the one, so I need to increase that before I can really make this be effective. So this will be a waste of research right now. This is only used for some other stuff up here. This will get me to the next power, I believe. Here, nope, not there. Here, which means I need this, which means I need this. So I have to get that. That could be useful. Maybe. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Not right now. Alright, let's do... I guess we're going with this, because I need to get up to purple. Alright. So, my ships... Where'd they go? Are they loading up right now? There's one there. Okay, my full batteries are still there. Why aren't you doing your thing? There it goes. Are you taking batteries? He's not taking batteries. That's awesome. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe they have to have a full supply. And that's why I started making that supply chain. Which doesn't make sense because they don't. But unless I don't have the other side set up right. Remote supply, and I'm demanding those. Okay, well, let me go check the, if I can figure out where my other tower is. There it is. There they are. Okay. Okay, we're gonna fly back, and here's some glass. I can't remember what the glass is used for. Oh, for the crystals. I'm basically unloading my extra stuff here. Am I? Just ignore me. I don't know what I'm doing. That's where I'm trying to go with this. There we go. Well, I guess I can't pick up any more. That's fine. Okay, we're good. How much power do I have? None. That's awesome. And I don't have a charger on this planet. Can I make one? I can. I'll quickly solve that problem. But I'd need a little something something to get over there and back. Where did I put oh, that's right, I shipped them. Alright, so we'll go back to the other planet and try to figure out why I'm not shipping. And I suspect it's because I don't have 100 for it to ship. So the spaceships, the actual spaceships, have a capacity of 200 and I gotta fix this too. That's not enough stone. Have a capacity of 250. So either A, it needs 100, or B, the ship needs 250 to move. And a quick way to check that, actually, once it gets charged up here. Oh, I can't check it here. I wanted to see if they were ever shipping anything less than 250, or at least multiples of 250, and that would kind of confirm it. I mean, these guys clearly move 1 and 2 at a time. So either A, I just have it set up wrong on the other side. I'm demanding empties and I'm giving fulls. Alright, let's go back. Let's see where the... Just on the other side of the sun. Yeah. At least it's flying to me now. That'd be cool if I could fly by my ship, or have my ship fly by me. You can see it right there. I'm going to try to do a little slingshot thing again. I've tried this a couple times. It may not work on the sun quite right because of the way the physics are set up. I've talked about this before, where gravity is a constant number. And if gravity is a constant number, then your rate of acceleration is constant going into it, and your rate of deceleration is constant going away from it. Right? Basic physics? Or did I forget my physics class? So I mean, you can see me speeding up, and as soon as I pass the center, I will start to slow down. There you go. Now my rate of deceleration is constant. And that's actually untrue now I think about it, because gravity increases the closer you get. But you know what I mean. Basically, the effect should have the equal and opposite effect going the other direction. Right. So where does the extra speed come from? Because when we send, so he's sending energetic graphite. You can actually see what they're sending. That's cool. So the shuttle went there, picked up some stuff, and it's not going back. So you're getting the. I don't know where the math comes in that you're getting the extra speed. You got X gravity in, X gravity out. So any speed you gained, you are now going to lose as you go away from the sun. Correct? Am I wrong? I mean, obviously I am, because I'm not a physicist, but I mean, I did graduate college. I do know some things. But we obviously do it around planets. Now, somebody else in a channel, a stream or two ago, he described it as what happens is you're also catching the speed of the planet. So the planets are also moving. And so you're not only the gravity of the planet, but then the the speed of the planet itself in its orbit around the sun is extra speed that you get. Now the sun, on the other hand, while it is also moving, I don't know if the speed is quite the same as getting speed from a planet, but you know, Superman flew around the sun. Actually, it has nothing to do with it has nothing to do with slingshotting. Okay, so yeah, Froggy, this is my plastic setup. You're asking about the like, I store my extra here, and it seems to be enough. I did run into a problem. Like, one of my machines has no output for its fuel, so eventually these are going to start shutting down, and I'm going to start having problems. This only happens if I don't do research. Now, see, all three of them are shut down. So it's imperative to use your red research if you want to maintain your yellow research. You got to make sure you're doing enough yellow research to drain your fuel, because your fuel is used to build your plastic, is used to do your sulfur, and then is used to do this. So you got 3 pieces that need fuel, quite a bit actually. So you need 10, or excuse me, not 10, you need 2 there, 6 there, that's 8, and 1 there. So you need 9 fuel to make just one of these. It is completely random. 1.36 there, 1.76 there. Do I have? I guess I only have 2 oil nodes? Must have split them up and forgot about that. Oh, this oil node. There we go. So right now, my fuel output, or my oil output, is way more than even with 2 attached to this 1. I'm still producing more oil than I need, even with 4 of these going. Because it needs 2 of those. But yeah, you're right. The oil flow is different. So I got a 1.76, a 1.26, and a 1.36. I don't know what is considered high or low in the game. This is where I landed, so that's the first one I grabbed. But I also have a major problem where my fuel tanks are full, and my system is starting to have problems because I'm not processing enough of the fuel. So if I ever get to that point, and I've done this before, I will take this off and just start burning fuel in my in these right here, because currently they're using the other stuff, and I switched them over. I used to have them burn fuel, but then I didn't have enough fuel for my plastic and stuff. And so every now and then I have to flip it back and make it start using actual fuel again, which in this case, because I'm obviously having a problem, not quite yet because I have a buffer, so I'm fine, but I'm unbalanced, and the only way I can think of doing that is to start burning it, so that's what I'm going to do now. Yeah, so now it's burning fuel. And now you'll start to see, hopefully all the machines will start kicking on once we burn out of the carbon that was in here. Yeah. And we still got to burn through the backlog. It's, well, I don't have backlog there. But we do here. So we're good there. Good. Sort of good there. Burn the fuel to make graphene. Burn the fuel to make graphene, part of the purple cubes. Okay, let's look at that, because I'm going that direction with research anyways, which is here, actually. How's my power doing? I'm oddly okay. I'm really surprised. Oh, we actually came here for a freaking reason. And that was to check out what's wrong with my... I'm supplying empty, and I have 3 in storage, but they're not shipping. And I'm demanding that. So it's in there, 100 each. So I guess it just means I have to have 100, basically. Not a lot I can do about that. Yeah, I mean, I can. That's why I built that thing over there, is to take care of that problem. All right. So you're saying burn graphene, which I... Oh. Wait, I am doing that. I'm doing that somewhere already. I'm doing that right here. So I'm burning... Actually, that's sulfuric acid, which is here. So I'm using fuel to make sulfuric acid, and that is going to the graphene. Right, so I have that here. You can see I've got fuel going into plastic. I'm just not... Essentially, I'm not using enough yellow power is the problem, but... and now that my thing's done, I don't need more yellow power. So all I can think to do is just burn through... See, that's not going to require any yellow power. I need stuff with high yellow power, like that one, basically. Because as you can see, I'm maxed out on my yellow power. The supply is maxed out, the source is maxed out, everything. So I have plenty of yellow power. I'm just not using it enough. Alright, so we seem to be okay. I mean, these are kicking back on again, and for now, that's acceptable. Yeah, they're all empty, except this one, but it is going down. Which means we are still completely screwed. That's awesome. Let's make some fuel and fly back, and I guess just make 100 or whatever it is of batteries. I don't know what else to do. Do you guys think I've done anything wrong as far as what I've configured? And we can go over it again just to make sure. I'll grab 200 of this real quick. Make sure I have plenty of decent fuel. I've noticed that my never mind. I thought my recipe list expanded. That's not too bad. It's not a bad idea, actually. I'd have to change the layout, though, which would be super shitey. Because eventually I'll have, the idea is I'm going to have purple here. And then as I want to increase my research, I'll add to the top of these. So if I'm to change that layout to have a box set up, I guess I could set up a belt that goes this way, and it pulls first, and then if there's left over, it'll go to a box over here, maybe. I didn't even know there were white colored cubes. Anyways, yeah, we need to get research moving. Trying to get to the purple, so we're gonna go there. The other thing I could do is just add another one of those. I think I have a spare one. I do, actually. I have a bunch of them. Yep, more than just a couple. Right. So these need so it's keeping up. It's fine. Yeah. Even the third one, I'm okay. In fact, I could just add a bunch of them. Now I think about it, because even if I don't have enough, it just won't be on, right? Because it always feeds up, so it'll light the bottom ones as it has it, and as it lights up or is full, it'll pass the extras up. Let's not get crazy though. We'll just add another one. There we go. Oh, I have to watch my power. Yeah, there's that problem. Forgot about that. This has letting your power get out of control. Let's take that down. That's a bad idea. Letting your power get out of control has a snowball effect. Because what happens is now your power's low. Your gun that's shooting your stuff to the sun shoots 80% as much of the time, which means you have 80% of the total amount you had, and then because you have less power, it means you have less power, which means you have less power. You get it? It's a snowball effect. It's terrible to get out of once it happens. That is one of my projects, so if you guys saw my previous episodes, I went and stuck one of these at each quadrant, so no matter where I am, one of these is always picking up. The problem is my continuous receiving sucks. It always drops to 0 and then has to build back up, which means my efficiency is really bad, and so on. Where's my cargo ships? So it might be worth it for me to move these to the poles. I don't like that idea, but I can't make the planet stop rotating, so it seems like the obvious thing to do to move them to poles. Right, so on this one though, on this planet, my orbital, excuse me, my no, my orbital, my here, this one here. No, is that the one? I thought I had a 0, or is that my other planet? Could have swore I had a 0 somewhere. Please tell me it wasn't on the sun when I did check that. That would have been dumb. Yeah, this is planet. So this planet has basically a 0 degree, which is super nice. But this one actually has. So yeah, that presents another problem then. As you can see here, the South Pole, actually in this case it's the North Pole. The North Pole has a sun right now, but if it ever got to the other side of the system, it'd be dark all the time. So what do you do then? So either way, you're screwed, right? Oh, you do both poles. Yeah, I'm not doing that, and I should. It's on my ever-growing list of things that I'm trying to do, is expand these. I wanted to put this also either at the poles or along the equator to constantly shoot, because right now I'm not getting... Actually, this is about the capacity I can have right now. I don't think I can do better than this. I don't think I've seen it higher. So I could shoot more, but that's a whole thing. What do those take to make? I can't remember. Just those stupid things. Well, I got 2 of them. Well, crap. I other than the... I could make a couple really quick. I just need the I-beams. There's a few more of those. Well, 23 to be exact. And some gears. And I do make those. Just so you know, Randall, you are distracting me again. Beams. Do I have any beams left? No, I'm building them here. Okay. So I should be able to just do this and do 2 of them. Blink. Done. Problem solved. We are now increasing our solar cells by 200%. Because I can't do math. Seriously? I do want to fix this. Can I change this? No, I can't. I noticed that I'm shooting it like down here. I didn't realize when I built this thing that this here is where they target. And so I fiddled with it, and now it's like down here, which, because of my location on a planet, actually reduces the amount of places I can shoot. I don't know if the distance either. Does anybody know if the distance matters? Like, is this a thing? Can I just make it as big as I want? Because if it's big enough and my planet's over here, then I'm always getting sun, right? I don't know how this works. I mean, but because I know the planets get more sun bonus for solar panels the closer they are, so it seems logical that you'd want to do this. Nope, not that. Get rid of that. Do that again. Do this. Do this. Do that. What the hell is that? That's not up and down. Okay. I guess 50% isn't up and down. Oops. There we go. I'm smart, I swear. Well, actually, it is right here. Okay, I guess we'll just leave it. Am I looking at the right one? Let's... Alright, delete it. No. Oh, shit. Recover. We're fine. Just leave it. We'll just keep going there. I'm not going to try to fuck with it too much. Go there. Go there. Go there. There we go. Do your thing. Okay. That's going to increase my power by a large part of it, at least. Because this whole thing only produced 15% or 15 megawatts before, I believe. And once all the ones are up, we should do pretty good. Okay. Oh, you mean the big one? So the problem was that with this view, I can't tell where my planet is. It looks like it's here, or here, or here. Yeah. Because of where the fires are coming from. So that's not, it's close, but it is definitely not past the location of my current planet. However, this number 2 planet is well within that ring. So it's entirely possible if you just set up like this and you were the other planet that you would always be getting sunlight no matter where you were from the ring, right? At least parts of it. And not only that, but if you set up the receivers on all sides, in that scenario, if you'd have to have one on the North Pole, the South Pole, and then kind of, well, no, because your planet rotates. That's not going to work out. I guess on the quadrants, then it's fine. But then all 4 of your things would be constantly getting sunlight from the ring, right? Right. So you could, in theory, but I don't know how it affects how much light these things get. Because it seems to reason that the closer to the sun they are, the more light they get. However, it's worth noting too that, where's it at? Here. Ray transmission efficiency. it seems to imply that the farther it has to transmit that radiation, the more efficiency it loses. So if it was bigger and it could get to your planet faster because of its location, no, because the other half of the ring, which would be on the other side of the sun, would then be farther away than it was before. It seems like it would be a wash from a science point of view. Right? I just don't see 10%, 10%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%, and then a giant 75%, and then 90%. So you could technically get up to 90% ray transmission efficiency. Slower life might be useful. Again, I already did one. Then it jumps up by 300. Well, I mean, doesn't all science start as an opinion? Of course, maybe not nowadays. No one seems to care. All right, so I think I've done everything I could do here. Why do I have science? Oh, let's not do that again. You go there. You go there. All right. So I don't know what's going on with these power things. So far our experiment is an utter failure. And I'm also not getting these fast enough, so that's another problem. I did notice on the other planet that there's too much of a gap between when I was getting them. And it's simply because I don't have enough. I'm not pushing enough in there. Which you can see from here. That's my supply of those. So that needs to be remedied. Do you guys know what Trello is? I use Trello at work to keep track of my projects. And I feel like I need Trello for this game to keep track of all the things I have to fix. Like this stupid thing over here. I built this so it can produce tons and tons of this, but I guess we can fix it pretty fast. Let's double it. Why 4? See, now I need to know why. And honestly, well, I'm not using up the belt yet. But if I build more, I've tried to explain this before. When I build, I try to be precise about what I'm building. I know a lot of people that play this game in Factorio stuff, they build 100 of this and then 100 of that. And that is such a mental thing for me to get over. Because there's no reason for me not to. I'm just trying to be, I guess, precise about what I'm doing. But I will try to evolve. Here we go. I'm evolving. Yay. This is as much as I'm going to evolve right now, just so we're clear. These aren't pulling fast enough. Nope. It's these, they're just not pulling fast enough. There we go. Okay. Now we're good. Are you unloading fast enough? And they're unloading fast enough. Okay. But if you notice, are we still... We are still within capacity. So the spell doesn't need to be upgraded yet. These are actually pulling... So... 3, 6, 9. Am I reading that right? No, excuse me. Yeah, so 3, 6, 9. And this belt only handles 6. But it seems like it's doing fine. I think it's because every time it goes by, there's a little bit of time that I lose there. Don't get too excited. Even though I've almost snorted. Alright, yeah, I'm pulling 9 a second. This belt only feeds 6 a second. But I seem to be fine. Total cargo, 28. Total nodes. What is this? Is that from here to there? Wait, I never noticed that before. Total nodes 23. Okay. So 20 total nodes must be each placement. Yeah. So there's 5 nodes, but 9, which means I have more than 1 per node. Unless it's counting the endpoints. But it's almost like there's 2 per node. I guess as long as you're... Like here, we obviously have less cargo than nodes, so we're not full. And here we have twice as much. So it looks like the optimal number is twice as much. And we're just under that. Because these are almost twice as much too. Alright, anyways, that will solve that problem that I don't remember. I was, oh yeah, because I wasn't getting enough enough shipped. Do I have, I do. Are we good? We're good. We'll go charge really quick. I don't know where my charger is. I think it's over here. Yeah, so now I'm producing enough that makes sense. That's a little more useful. Alright, we're gonna go try to fix the battery problem that never seems to want to stop. How's my fuel doing before I go? Still lots and lots of fuel and stuff. Alright. Research is doing its thing. And we're up to 215. We're good in there. Wasn't it you, Randall, that told me about the tab key? That was super useful. Randall? Yeah. Good night, Chad. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. But I can't catch up with my ships. Oh, maybe I can. Blink. No, I know you can use the tab key for filters, but tab key to be able to move my mouse around when I'm flying. Because the ships. That's so cool. Ow! Good thing you can't hurt yourself. Well, we're getting there. Did I bring some toys for you? I did. I feel like your production's halted though. What's going on? You're good. In fact, you're good enough that you're missing something. What is, you're missing those. Why are you missing those? Because you're just not producing them very. Okay, my production's gone way down for those for some reason. Or I never had enough production to begin with. Constantly fixes crap. Not perfect, but it's good enough for this. I don't really care. It doesn't mean to be super perfect. Alright. Batteries. Not in there. I can't wait till I get this working. Once I figure out how to ship power back and forth, it'll change the way I deal with power in the future. At least until I can get the Dyson Sphere going. Because the power is the most common problem. So it's not filling this. Why isn't it filling it? Will it do it when it's empty? Maybe. It's demanding empties, and I'm supplying that, so it's configured correctly. Am I wrong? Am I missing something? I just don't get this. Why isn't it doing it? I'm assuming it's because... Okay, so remember that test we were talking about before? Those ships can fly 250. 200. Okay. So right there we have... You can see it said 175 before, which means something was shipping 175, which is less than its capacity. No, I'm not. Look. Max is 100. Max is 100. See, that's 0. This is 100. I mean, it literally says 100. I did have it more, but I don't know what the triggering thing is, and I'm trying to figure out, like, this is 200. This is one ship flying right now. But we just saw another ship for a second there. It said 175, which seems to imply some ship was flying less than 200. And I'm just not sure. There's a lot of power, though, ain't it? It charges super fast. I want to see if this 200 goes down again. 400. Instead of, but see, the difference here is too. Remember, I'm producing more now. What do you mean? Go back. Go back to this. I gave them the empties. Remember, I selected a spot in the belt and I fed them into the hole to feed them into the belt. Because you can only put 10 in at a time. So I just had the belt. So, as you can see here, they come from here, go into it, and the fulls go back. And now we have 66 ready to go. They come, in this case, the full ones here, these 66 are when I get to 100, hopefully. See, that just popped up to 200. And I'm just not sure if I have less than 200. Okay, we'll see. It ships the full ones to the other planet. The other planet then empties the batteries into the system, and once they're empty, it sends them back to this planet to be recharged. And that's what this whole thing is set up to do. That's why I'm supplying full remotely, and I'm demanding empties. And on the other side, it's opposite. I'm demanding full and supplying empties. Correct. For the empties, correct. Yep. So we might have 100 ready to go here any minute. So I need 34 more. Looks like I'm having a shortage of those things, though. Damn it! Nope. There's nothing I can do to speed this up. I need the green things, and the green things are being made at 50% because I need 2 of these to supply 1 of those, and I only have 1. Do I have any in storage? No. There's just nothing I can do to make this run faster. It's at maximum capacity. Yes, there is. Wait. There is. This will double its speed. Can I just put it there and make it upgrade? Please tell me I can. No. Ah! Alright, fine. Give me this. I'm just making them here. Yeah, I'm just making them. I'm trying to prime the system with empties to start triggering that back and forth. Because I can't get it to work. I don't know what the problem is. I'm shipping everything else. I mean, I obviously not a ship. I'm shipping stuff, but so we need. No, I forgot what I need. I obviously need this here. This has to go here. That has to go there. This has to go there. What do you need? And you're doing these. So I need. That's it. And then just output. Good. So this and this can still supply this just fine. 5, 5, 5. Yeah. So these two supply this perfectly. That's good. So I just doubled my production, which should start making this run better. How many is it producing? That is not double. What? The lower tier was only 22.5. This is 30. That is not double. Okay, I misread it. I assumed it was double, but it's not. This is 0.75. This is 1. Well, I guess I increased it by 30%, so whatever. Oh, wait. I gotta store. Why am I still storing these things? That's why. Well, not why, but definitely isn't helping. Oh wait, I'm dumb. Hang on a sec. That's not where the problem is. Although, let's keep those. The problem is with other things. That's why I have shortages. Copper's getting a little low. No, it's not. Well, sort of is. It's fine. I might have to upgrade this to make that work. Because this sends those. Just those. I need to increase my production of that, and I don't know what I can do to do that. I'm coming! Don't leave me! It left me. $16, $18, $78, $90, $86. Is that my quick math? It's doing its job. When I first saw this in the research tree and stuff, I was like, this is going to be cool. We're going to see giant laser beams of energy going across the system. But no, that's not what happens. We ship batteries back and forth. It's not as glamorous. It's pretty though. In fact, that's screenshot worthy right there. Maybe it'll be my thumbnail. Always looking for that thumbnail shot. Right? So how much time do you think they spent coding the R key? I do like the dustiness of this too, with all the industry on it, the whole dusty feeling I get here, like this, right at this level, with the sunrise and everything. It's all kind of hazy, like Los Angeles sun sky, because it's a crappy city. All right, guys. Well, this is going to take too long, so what we're going to do is. Yeah, that's going to take a minute. It is towards the end of the night. I do have to work. I still actually have a real job. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, this game, think about this for a minute. Supposedly, this is a 5-man team in China that made this game. China isn't made for great software, or known for great software. Anything they have, that's because they ripped it off from somebody else. Although, to be fair, this is Victorio in space. But anyways, 5-man team in China, in early access. The game has never crashed, and I only experienced one bug on the first day, and it never came back. And that bug, it was when I had research, these guys stacked on top of each other. If I deleted the top one, removed it, it didn't go back in my inventory. Even though it would stay over here +1, it just wouldn't be in my inventory. The next day, all of a sudden they were in my inventory. I don't know if they patched it or whether it was just a temporary wonkiness, but that's a single issue I've had in the entire game. I have Universe Sim too. Yep. It's not a bad game. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, all art, well, most art, I don't want to say all. You're not being fed. That's awesome. Let's feed you. There we go. Most art is actually inspired from other things. Music's like that, paintings are like that, photography's like that. All art takes inspiration from the art before it, and video games are a form of art. Cars, for instance, they all are inspired by cars that existed in the past. It's very, very rarely that you see an original anything that is strictly original on its own merit. At least not in my experience. I wanted to see if it would actually stamp it into the shape we're making, but you can't see it. That's not good enough. Oh, they're different things. These arms are pointy. And the upgraded one, they're even different things. That's a neat little detail. I mean, the rest of it's the same, but... yeah, anyways, guys, it is the end of the night for me. I do have to get up in the morning and do the work stuff, because that's super fun. It's going to take us a minute to get enough. So, the focus tomorrow, around 4 p.m. Central Time, probably 4:30, is to get the last of these made, and hopefully it will trigger a shipment. If it doesn't... okay, so here it is. Look, this is what I was talking about. This is 375. That is not a multiple of 200. Now it's a multiple of 200. Maybe it was just waiting for the other. Maybe. That's a little wonky. So I strongly suspect I have to have 200. And if that's the case, then why would you even let me put it at 100 to begin with? That's just dumb. Although, I guess if you're trying to do local supply, that makes sense, maybe. Because these guys can ship less than 10,000, right? Oh, wait. We can check this out, because those ships, those smaller ones, transfer 25. Does it actually go up to 25 before it ships? Let's see. It might. And if it does, if it ships at 25, no, it shipped at 11. So I don't know what to tell you. And maybe the ships are just different. The accumulators automatically. Yeah, I already do. You mean the battery? Yes, I already do. So the batteries, Zargo, I had to figure out how to pronounce your name. As you can see here, I mean, I have a system in place, and it's actually these. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't have space. There's only 4 slots that you can have in these. Yeah, there's only 4 slots. I'd have to have another tower, at least one of the smaller towers here, for that to work. No, I have 4 supply ships actually. I have 4. You might be able to see them. So there's 2 right there right now. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, the being able to ship them. Well, I have an empty slot here. I can only ship to another tower, and so I'd have to build another tower over there for that to work. I can't use the tower, the big one, because it's already. I understand. I understand. You're shipping empty accumulators, so no need for new slot. Yes. However, I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. I can make this local demand and make this supply it. Good catch. I did not see that. Yeah, I can just add that here and do batteries and supply. But I'll now need to do a path to it. See, this is why I never go to sleep. Right? I meant to quit 20 minutes ago. You're having an iron problem. Where'd all my iron go? Gosh, dang it. Now I'm not making enough iron? Because this thing's eating it all up. Okay, they got shipped, which means and these aren't offloading fast enough. Of course they're not. It's just not offloading fast enough. 19 hours later, right? Freaking Zargo, you couldn't just let me go to bed. Alright. What was I upgrading? This one. Okay. For now, but now now I'm not going to have enough of these. Mother of God, seriously? Because this is now dwindling. We're not supplying fast enough. So we need to move this one back. What needs I need to do? You. Place you with that. Do this. You go there. Done. Right? Why aren't you going? What is your... That's because I'm... No, you're fine. Why aren't you going? Because I'm not producing iron fast enough now. Super awesome. Well, eventually what'll happen is these will get full. Am I just lying to myself? Maybe they'll get full. Whatever. One problem at a time. We should, in theory, have 100. We have 100. In fact, we're now screwed. So, blink. And then blink. Yeah, so this probably has to be 200 before it'll go. So that will be a problem for tomorrow because I really do need to go to bed. Want to thank everybody for stopping by, saying hi, chatting with me. I know there is. You can actually overlap them too. If you didn't know that, you can overlap them and have them mining the same node. I want to thank everybody for what's going on. Ooh, transit. Oh, I was almost excited there. Wait. Hey, oh no, okay. I was getting excited. I was so confused. I really was. I was like, what's going on? Because I saw it pop in here and then it was in there. I was like, hey, something's going on. But it's just because it got charged. The empties got charged. Put there. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So, everybody, thank you for stopping by, saying hi. I appreciate it. I appreciate the comments and the questions. Because that makes it fun for everybody, really. I'm not making any money off this. This is just a hobby. And it's fun. So, like and subscribe, do all the YouTube things, so I can keep doing this. And I will be streaming tomorrow, probably around 4:30 Central Time. Until then, have a good night, and adios. Or adieu, or what other languages there are.